Hey everyone, welcome back to your My Ninja Academy. Today we're going to be talking about Boruto contracts the strongest serpent after being kicked out of Konoha. If you'd like to see more about Naruto on our channel, please leave your thumbs up and subscribe to join the Ninja Academy. And ninjas, before we continue with the video, I ask that you already subscribe to the channel. That way you can join our ninja village and get to master your favorite ninja technique and become a great jonin. It would also help our ninja village out a lot if you did leave your thumbs up in today's video, so that we can beat any opponent while we're on our journey to becoming Hokage. Now let's continue with today's video. Boruto Chapter 79 was recently released and was possibly the best chapter of the entire series so far. This chapter marked the beginning of Boruto Uzumaki's chaotic life. Long ago, fans knew that Boruto Uzumaki's future was bleak. Momoshiki prophesied that one day he would face tremendous loss, that everyone he loved in his heart would no longer be with him. The exact meaning of Momoshiki's statement was unclear, and the vast majority of fans concluded that all his loved ones would die. However, the chapter finally explained to fans what exactly Momoshiki meant. At the same time, Boruto Chapter 79 also triggered the biggest catastrophe in Boruto's life, becoming by far the biggest twist in the history of the entire manga. There's no doubt that fans would have loved this chapter, as it had a lot to unpack, but most of all, there are so many questions that remain about the future of the shinobi world. Will Boruto become a renegade? Will he become even stronger and return to Konoha, perhaps to kill Ida and take back everything that was taken from him by Kawaki? Will he have new invocations? How powerful will they be? Let's talk about Boruto's future and how he can return to Konoha not only with Garuga, but also with the strongest snake of all after his expulsion from Konoha. Okay, so in the previous chapter of Boruto, Momoshiki gave Kawaki a chance to run and get stronger in an attempt to improve and accomplish his goals for unknown reasons. Boruto Chapter 79 was a direct continuation of this, with most of Konoha's shinobi following Kawaki in an attempt to track him down and arrest him. This included a chunk of the Jonin, like Shikamaru and Konohamaru, and even the younger generation of the shinobi, like Mitsuki and Sarada. The goal was to capture Kawaki. However, he made it really difficult for them to sense his presence, as he was using a jutsu to hide his chakra. At the same time, Kawaki was also using Sukenai Ikona to reduce his body to microscopic sizes. Eventually, however, he ran out of chakra and decided to hide when Ida appeared. In front of Ida, Kawaki revealed his innermost desires. He wished to exterminate Boruto to protect the 7th Hokage. However, he would not be able to do so as Boruto was Naruto's son and loved by the entire village. Everyone would stand in his way to protect him, and even Naruto himself would step in for him. This frustrated him, especially knowing the fact that he could never have what Boruto had in his life. Ida unleashed the biggest sequence that fans have witnessed in Boruto's history so far. To her incredible power, she was able to rewrite history using the Otsutsuki's divine ability. Momoshiki goes on to explain that the technique was certainly a senjutsu. It allowed her to alter the memories of everyone around the world. Essentially, Boruto and Kawaki switched places. In everyone's mind, Kawaki was now the son of the 7th Hokage and Hinata Hyuga, and his name was Kawaki Uzumaki, while Boruto took Kawaki's place as an outsider, who was helped by Naruto Uzumaki. The entirety of Konoha remembers Boruto as an ungrateful child who repaid kindness with treachery and killed the 7th Hokage. As Ida used his powers, fans saw almost everyone chasing Kawaki act quite strangely. Instead of tracking Kawaki's location, they started tracking Boruto's location. Mitsuki especially was furious upon seeing Boruto. Immediately, he harnessed the power of Sage Mode and began attacking Boruto with full force. According to him, Boruto had crossed the line and tested his patience. For that, Boruto would now have to suffer. From here on out, the future looks very bleak for Boruto Uzumaki. Currently, the whole world is against him, and just as Momoshiki had prophesied, he had lost everything he loved in the world. When Momoshiki mentioned Blue Eyes taking everything away from him, it's clear now that he didn't mean Boruto's blue eyes. Instead, he meant the eyes of Ida, who was using the senjutsu ability to alter the history of the entire world. Now, Boruto is alone, and the only person he has by his side is Momoshiki. Interestingly, not everyone seems to have been affected by the jutsu that Ida used. Sarada Uchiha, for example, seems to be unaffected by this technique. This may be because she's not affected by Ida's charms to begin with. At the same time, fans should remember that Sumire was also unaffected by Ida's charms, and as such, could not be affected by this jutsu either. Meanwhile, Sasuke Uchiha was acting rather strangely in this chapter. It is possible that Sasuke will also remain unchanged. However, Momoshiki only specifically pointed out Sarada as unaffected by this jutsu. How things will unfold from here on out will be very interesting to see. It must be remembered that the time skip in the Boruto series is very close. That means Boruto will soon escape the village now, and Kawaki will stay there to get stronger. All things considered, Boruto Chapter 79 was phenomenal from start to finish, and one that fans will remember for many years to come. But what can we expect from this future? Well, we can expect that our protagonist could be ready to leave Konoha and save himself, but with the promise that he would return to take it all back by defeating Ida, Damon, and Kawaki. We don't know what role Code would take in that world, but he could go after Boruto, now considering the roles have been reversed. But how much more powerful can Boruto become? Coming from his two strong bloodlines, Boruto is a prodigy, considered capable of accomplishing anything he attempts in remarkably short periods of time, having inherited the genius of his paternal grandfather and the unpredictability of his father. He scored as the best in his class in the Genin exams, and is seen as well above the rest of the generation with Chunin level prowess. As a Genin, Boruto is considered an elite who excels in all fields of combat. His dexterity has proven crucial in defeating formidable opponents, including Momoshiki, Urashiki, and the members of Kara. His potential is also seen as a threat to the Otsutsuki clan, so we can deduce that Boruto will become one of the most powerful shinobis of all. Perhaps the most powerful, using not only common jutsus, but also the powers of an Otsutsuki to face Kawaki. And, of course, we'll see him using invocations like Garaga as well. Garaga is an inhabitant of the Ryochi Cave, the former personal summoner of Boruto Uzumaki. Garaga made a summoning contract with the shinobi. In one of his battles, his summoner wanted to retreat, but Garaga wanted to keep fighting, so the summoner betrayed him, attacking him with the lightning release, which blinded his right eye. Since then, he has become so violent that even other snakes avoid him, leading the White Snake Sage to consider him a nuisance. Garaga is a very dangerous snake, prone to great violent outbursts. He openly declares his hatred for humans and anyone who stands in his way, showing a very moody and irritable nature. His dark and aggressive nature stems from the betrayal of his former summoner. From this, he believes that trust is a foolish concept, stating that the people only gain the trust of others to use them. He also comes across as very proud of his abilities, hating it when someone looks down on him. As Garaga watched Boruto's relentless quest to save his friends, even when it seemed to be a true betrayal of the latter and finally succeed, Garaga was inspired by the boy. Returning to his previous viewpoint of trusting others, he decided to help Boruto as an ally, albeit with his surly attitude, while still seeing Boruto as weak and someone who easily got in the way. Garaga is a very powerful snake, able to ward off several shinobi and even a giant snake at once. Because of his size and strength, Garaga can wrap himself around his target, immobilizing him. He also spits venom that is capable of petrifying his victims moments after contact, an ability that Yoida links to Garaga's reverse scale. He is able to camouflage himself in his surroundings to go unnoticed. Like many snakes, Garaga is able to detect others with his heat signature, even in darkness. But considering the level Boruto will have to reach in the future, he won't necessarily be stuck with just Garaga summoning. After all, despite being a truly powerful snake, could the shinobi gain even more snake invocations, just like his father did with the frogs? So it wouldn't be strange if, upon leaving Konoha, he was able to learn to summon more powerful snakes to use in battle, using Sanin mode, or even summoning the more powerful snake of his generation, just like Sasuke Uchiha did. Surely, in the not-too-distant future, Boruto will return to Konoha alongside these powerful summons, allies, and an unshakable determination and bring back everything that was his. His expulsion from Konoha would not come cheap for anyone involved. But what about you? What kind of future do you hope for our Uzumaki boy? Leave it in the comments. We'd love to see it. That's it. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any suggestions for a video, please don't forget to comment below, because I'll be reading them all as I always do. Also, don't forget to leave a like if you enjoy the video. Be sure to subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any content from your favorite Ninja Academy.